Guys, Ultra Gamer here. I'm back with the amazing weird ass Caleb.
Oh, well, you guys probably didn't see anything for a couple seconds there. Sorry. My thing. Sorry. OBS. Anyway, yes.
And we're back in Minecraft, which is crazy because
How long
I
has
haven't uploaded Minecraft in so long, and he hasn't posted a video in
5 months.
about a year.
No, it's been 5 months. I wouldn't let it go a year.
Alright. Okay. Well, anyway, we are back with something special for you guys, and I'm gonna start this off by saying a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, me and Caleb made a video of us wanting to create a build team. And lately, we have been seeing amazing responses on it. Incredible. And we want to bring that idea back, but in a different form.
Yes. And that form would be, instead of build team, we're going to go map team, quote unquote. You know, like a map making team. Kind of self-explanatory. But that is the point of this video if you didn't see it by the title. But Mason also went into the next point I was going to talk about. Why are we doing this? Because for me, the reason I want to do it is because I've always wanted to make a map, and through experience I've learned that making a map by yourself is very difficult, and I think Mason can attest. It's a lot of work to make a map.
I will tell you this, guys, right now. Me and Caleb have tried working on so many Minecraft maps in our past.
And servers, and
servers, which some of the servers were successful, it just
kind
they
of
weren't getting as much feedback as we wanted, so it kind of died out. But
yeah.
Besides that, the adventure maps, we'd get to a certain point, then we'd kind of lose interest in it, and we want to stop doing that. We want to have a team. We want to have these dedicated projects and successful projects.
And that's the biggest reason why we're doing it. There's other reasons why, and if you're really curious, you can email at us, and you'll know what that email is in a couple minutes here. But yeah, if you're really curious, what will we be doing? Obviously, we're making a build team, a map team, and on this team, we'll make maps for different different things. Like if a movie comes out, that's like a really hyped movie. Like as an example, right now, Deadpool is a pretty hyped movie.
Or Star Wars Rogue, or
Star Wars,
Batman versus Superman, or like these are just theme examples. Of course, we're not just gonna go movie based.
No,
but it's just like I said, an example.
Yeah, and we just go off and make a map based on that, or we just make a puzzle map or something like that, like an adventure map, or whatever. That's kind of what we'll be doing with this. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, stay tuned. The benefits of joining this team. Now I know we're going to talk about the benefits and everything before we talk about how you can actually do it, because you don't really want to hear all the boring stuff before we get to the more important stuff. But the benefits...
What?
Okay, the boring stuff is like how you get in.
Oh, dude, the frames. Hold on. Oh, frames. Whew.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay, so how you get into this team, or no, not how you get into it. The benefits of this team are you get to work on the maps, and your name will be in the map somewhere. You can hide your skull in it, do whatever you want. You kind of have like little Easter eggs inside of all the maps that the team will be making. You guys will also get first access to play the maps, so if you guys want to make YouTube videos on it and you like that kind of thing and you are in the team, you will have first dibs.
Early access, pretty
yeah,
much.
obviously, because you're like a dev. A downside, though, there's a couple of them. First, there is no pay. We are
not yet.
We are teenagers. Okay, we don't make enough money to be able to pay you guys for now.
Voice crack, but
yes.
I'm gonna take this from you real quick.
No, don't do this. No.
There will be no pay for the time being. We hope to grow this build team into something more successful. An example, like Hypixel, he started off with a few good maps. They grew successful. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say, but they grew successful, and the revenue off the ads made him, well, this whole server.
Yeah.
And we want to do that one day. We want to grow the team out one day, because we are kind of starting small at this point right now. But
more on that
if
later.
you want to take the chance in no pay, but have the probability of it coming in the future,
hint,
that
hint.
could be
Those who stay in longer get more pay later. FYI. It's gonna be, that's an interesting thing, is the pay. That's basically the only downside, is really there is no pay. Like, I can tell you the hours will be, I'm going to assume, pretty well. Like, me and Mason don't want to work on the map every day. I'm going to be honest with you, but we'll have reasonable times. Like, and if you don't work on it for a certain amount of time, that's fine, and we can work it out together if you have like scheduling issues. Another downside, I guess you could say, I just thought about this one. If you live in, sadly, if you live in like a country where the time zones can't line up, you're probably not going to get on, because we can't communicate with you because school. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about how you get into said build team. So it's really easy. Basically, you go into the description of this video, there will be a link, and on this link will lead you to the Minecraft forums, and this Minecraft forum post will be one I made, and you'll have all the other details you need there too, and you'll just read it for whatever job you want. It'll be listed, and you just kind of do what it says. So like, for an example, builder, you would show, let's say, what you built and how you built it. There's a reason for that, but you show what you built, how you built it, and your name, age, Skype. Don't leave your Skype, actually. Don't ever leave your Skype in the Minecraft forums. Yeah, that's how you join. It's pretty easy. Now,
well, it's not going to be instant.
No.
Join. We're gonna
yeah, we will deny people
on
if you're
stuff.
Tip for the application process: act like you want it. Don't do like super.
I'm just gonna say
stuff.
I'm just gonna say this: don't teen text. Like, you don't just put a U. Put Y-O-U.
Make it formal.
Yeah, make it professional. That we want. Like, I won't even lie. When I text someone, yeah, I'll do slang or whatever. But in a formal business type of thing, be formal about it. Take it maturely.
Don't.
Which.
Yeah.
Maturely.
Maturely is a great word.
Fucking words.
Yeah. So that's the gist of how you join. Just check the description. There'll be more details there. I don't really want to bore you guys with all those really boring details. Now, another thing we can talk about is jobs, like the jobs that we have available for the team. It includes, but it's not limited to. I have to actually get this list here. Professional. Okay. Builders. Okay, obviously we need builders to build the map. Quite self-explanatory, that one.
Doing this.
Oh, you're doing this?
Ass.
Oh, well then, Mason,
Yeah.
take it away, because I thought
I'm taking over the builders. So before I go into the builders, something Caleb missed is, just because we have certain numbers of people we are looking for, still try out, because we're gonna go through everyone's application before we pick and fill up that one subject.
Oh, we haven't really talked about numbers yet, but it doesn't matter. I keep going.
Well, yeah, builders. So I'm just going to start off with the jobs and how many people we're looking for in those jobs. So first, of course, builders, like Caleb said, we're looking for our 5 to 8. And builders, like Caleb said, pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
You help us build the map.
Yeah.
And next is sound effects. So
pretty self-explanatory in that one as well. But
yeah, you make sound effects, like in-game sound effects. Like, instead of opening a door, we want it to be like someone screaming.
That's a really weird example, but sure. You change sound effects of the game to make the map seem more interesting. We'll say that.
So, and we're just looking for one in that certain area, but we could always we can always expand it for people, because I'm guessing some people are highly impressive with that. Like,
yeah, if you make some pretty good sound effects, I'll be pretty lenient with this one.
Okay, and next is music. So in-game music. So like, if we get to a certain part of the map and we want like epic music to show off like the scenery or something, we gonna need that from you. Boss fights, etc. We're gonna want that from you, and we can't include copyrighted music, so we'd love to have you.
Yeah, you'd be probably one of the most liked people on the team.
And we're looking for one person in that area too.
Same with subjects.
Next, yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Next is writers. Caleb wrote writing, but writers,
Professional.
which pretty much in that area, you'll write the dialogue for the map, and will they write the like
Books.
once we post it to our forums? Would they write that out too, or would that be on us?
I think they'll help. They'll talk to us about it, and we'll converse.
So if you're good in your English class, please come on in.
Or if you have a different, if you know a second language, also very helpful because you could help translate certain things to other languages so people can play it. But that's a different. That's basically another other's job, which is another thing.
Which the bilingual language is not 100% required. It'd be nice, but
You don't need it.
not required.
No, not at all required.
Just if you want to help write write story, dialogue, books, all that, join in that. And we're looking to 1 to 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
And next is command blocks. So
Yeah, this one's...
what about command blocks, Caleb?
Command blocks as in you make mechanics with command blocks. For example, like, let's say you have a stick and it shoots a fireball or something. This is a really bad example. It's a really simple example, but that's a thing.
No. Here's an example. You walk over iron bars. You look down. It will teleport you down a chute of iron bars. Or if you go under the iron bars and look up, it will shoot you to the top.
That is also an example. So some kind of mechanic, like you basically, if you're good with command blocks, then you can make mechanics and efficient mechanics with a little bit of quote unquote coding concepts, then this is perfect for you.
Yeah, so we're looking 2 to 3, so a little bit more than the other ones we've been listing off.
Yeah.
And RedStone.
These numbers
So,
also, FYI,
people that
will be in the description.
Yes, we'll have the whole list down in the description, so yeah. But RedStone. In this area, it's not command blocks, so don't think it's the same thing. No, it's
Actual redstone.
explain, Kate.
It's like actual redstone,
Yeah,
like piston
redstone.
doors and like the lighting and
or-
traps and stuff like that. Like just conventional old school redstone. That's basically
And
it.
yeah, that's pretty much that. So next up is testers. Now this is gonna, of course, be a big number for people to join, and with testers, it kind of comes with a big
Costs.
responsibility.
Oh, yes.
You're gonna want to give us good details. Like you're gonna want to pretty much inspect every corner of the map. Like if there's a hole in the map, from a hole in the map to a misspell or something like that.
Yeah. And we need brutal honesty.
Yeah, like don't have mercy on us. Go evil on us.
Just like rip us to shreds, okay?
And also with testers though, this could be including one of your guys' friends. So we want one group of 2, because all our maps
Two or
we're gonna
more.
make, we want 2 or more. So in the testers, we want one group of 2 people. And now that's if you want your friends. If we don't get a group of, if a person doesn't come up to us and says, me and my friend want to join and be the group of 2, then we're probably going to partner you with someone. So that's on you. Think about it, discuss it, and it's always a chance. Like,
Yeah. Tester, in my opinion, easiest one to get into, but hardest one to... Okay, not the easiest one to get into, but it's one of them. This one requires a lot of trust. If you're a tester, the biggest trust piece is you're not going to go give the map to other people and do that kind of thing where you're kind of
because we'll be giving you the
map
downloads of the map.
Yeah.
And next up is textures. So Caleb, please explain that one.
Textures. These people will help create like textures for 3D models. They'll help like texture blocks, like texture pack blocks or whatever. Basically,
So like
textures.
custom weapons in Hypixel, for an example, how the swords are like 3D animated and all that.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for, and that's what we need your help with. Now, Caleb knows that, so he will probably work with you, and he's going to teach me, so I could probably help you too.
I think.
So
Yeah.
we're looking for one person for textures, so us 3 would probably be a team.
And textures, FYI, you also have to be able to draw the textures. It's like you don't have to build a 3D model because me and Mason can probably handle that, but that is a really good bonus that'll probably get you above the list. But I think the most important part of textures is the ability to draw textures, because it's hard to get reference ones and make it work. So if that's something you're good at, this is something where you would be good at.
And that is all our main priority jobs. What's next is other jobs you might think a map team would need or use. So if you have an idea, like you want to be something else, I have no ideas right now, but
there we go.
Translator, or hell, even like
Sandwich Man. I don't know.
Yeah, Sandwich Man, Water Boy. Anything you guys could come up with that you think an adventure map should use and or need, like voiceovers even.
Yeah, voice actors. That's a great one.
Voice actors or anything like that, and you think our map team needs it, tell us in the Minecraft forums and or wherever else you can sign up.
Basically, it's just Minecraft forums.
But afterwards, I want to just say, after listing off all the jobs, all these jobs come with one main responsibility, and that is you need to stay loyal to this team.
Yeah.
All of you are going to know the idea of the map. All of you are going to know what our plans are for it. Well, maybe not all of you, but a big percentage of you are. And
there will be some who will know everything. We'll talk about those guys in a little bit.
But you need to be trustworthy and dedicated to this team. Like, yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. But just remember that, guys. Signing up, it's a responsibility that we are trusting you all to take.
We're going to take it seriously.
Yeah.
And one thing I also wanted to mention, dang it, it just slipped my mind. Shoot, this was important. Okay, continue. I'll see if I get it back.
Well, those are all the jobs, so we're on the next topic.
Shoot. Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Caleb is struggling.
I had something I needed to say, and then I lost it. Okay. There was going to be like a quick little thing I wanted to add. Another way to enter is if you know somebody who is in the team, then you can have them be like a recommendation for you. They can boost you up on the application process. They'll make you probably higher than everybody, not everybody else, but higher than most people, because like we already accepted these people, so we trust these people, and if they say you're good, we're going to trust their decision that you're good, and you may get on the team pretty easily that way. So if you know someone on the team, it's your lucky day. And now I finally remember what I was going to say. If you become part of the team, it is completely okay to eventually leave the team. That is something I wanted to stress as well. We are not going to condone anybody, okay? Now, as long as you don't go off and like tell everybody about it, our map and stuff, if you leave on like a good note and you're like, there's no time in my life is too busy right now and I can't do it, you know, we'll be completely fine with you leaving, because you have your own thing. Everybody has their own thing. This is something you should just do. So I just wanted to mention that. That was quite an important part that I almost forgot.
So yeah, pretty much what he said.
And then the final topic. Oh wait, unless you were going to say something.
No.
Okay, no. And the final topic is manager / captain / whatever we're going to call it. And Mason's also got this topic.
Yeah. So more of me. Okay. So in all these groups, we are going to want managers. So in the builders, we're going to want one manager that manages that group. Well, of course, but you're going to manage that group, keep it under control, just check in with them once in a while, and pretty much that. So in every group, we're going to have managers. Now for the 1s and 2s groups, like we're looking for 1 person or 2 person, like sound effects, music, maybe writers.
Probably not.
Textures. The managers of those 3 groups will either be me and Caleb, or maybe we'll have like the person from sound effects. If we think of him as a good leader, him or her, we'll have
leadership over
them
all of them.
manage those two. So 2 or 3. So that's how managers would work. And your job is, like I said, manage the group, make sure they're working. Of course, you work too, and just like make plans with them. And then you're gonna come to us and tell us how it's going, how the progress is going, and yeah. And another thing I'd like to add is, me and Caleb will be working with every single group in here somehow, some way. Like even though we might suck at sound effects, we'll definitely still come talk to you and
tell you, at least give you
see how everything's
instructions
doing, and just
stuff.
and like builders and writers. I'm guessing me and Caleb can help in those both, which
Yeah.
So
it all
don't
come
think
down
of
to
us as just like, don't think of us as we're the leaders. We're just gonna sit back, give you the idea, and y'all build it. No, we're gonna be on the front lines with you guys, doing it, working hard, and getting everything done.
Yeah.
And the last thing I think we should say, as before we finish off, is how we're gonna talk to everyone, because you missed that.
Did I? Ah, yeah, I did. Okay, this should have been earlier in the video, but okay. So communication is going to be something that I'm not. Okay, I'm a very big thinker that we should all be able to communicate, but there are certain groups I don't think we need to communicate very much with. Not even voice, like for sound effects. We don't need a voice chat. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We can just text, and you can send me the stuff, and we'll talk about it. And like music, you don't need to talk to us if you don't want to, and like textures and like all these one-off ones that are kind of like out of the blue. We don't really need to talk to you all that much, so you can have like any form of communication. But like builders.
Now, before you go into who needs 100% needs, like Skype, which Skype is going to be our go-to because we can't afford a TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say to you all is, it'd be best if everyone has Skype.
Yes, that is preferred. But
if anyone can have Skype, but you're maybe shy or something, we're chill kids. We're both 16. We don't judge anyone. And
if you still don't want to talk to us and you have Skype, we'll take your Skype and we'll just message you. We don't have to talk to you in person.
Yeah, just message.
Because if you're a really talented person, we could care less how introverted you are. I'm an introverted person myself, and if you don't like talking to people, then that is your thing, and I will completely accept whatever you take. Yes.
And
yeah, that.
But tell which groups 100% need
so
Skype.
The 100%, the groups that need guaranteed to need Skype: builders, command blockers, and testers. Some testers. The testers that are one-off, they don't need it. And you'd have to explain very specifically in your application that you're going to be a one-off tester, because we are going to mark these all down. We're going to have it I'm going to be pretty organized with this. Those are people.
Like with testers, if you don't want to talk to us at some point, what you could honestly do is write everything you see flaw in the map in a notepad and send us the notepad, and that's it. Yeah. You're good. So,
and
there's
just
that part.
A quick note for testers, I just remembered. If there is mistakes in the map, we are not going to hound you and say, you guys suck. Unless there's like a billion of them and you guys didn't catch the really obvious ones, we aren't going to hound you and say you suck. Okay? That's something I wanted to get mentioned, because for some reason I feel like people are going to ask that question. And another topic, as much as I hate to say this, and I feel like this is a dick thing to say, we do have an age limit, or an age requirement. This is for reasons of maturity. Usually, not usually, it's 90% of the time, younger kids aren't mature. Wow. Ow. Something just went off crazy. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, the age limit, we are going to have like an age limit of like, I'm going to say 14. And I say this not to be...
We'll be lenient on 13.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying this to be like, like a dick and be like, sorry, you're young, you're immature, you're...
It just, we're taking this whole group very seriously, because we want to see it go places. We want to see it
actually
hit limits we would never imagine. and we want to take it somewhere. So, of course, we'll be lenient on everything. Everything we've said,
It's not.
we'll put
like,
a personal thought in it. We're not just gonna follow our rules 100%. So,
there are some rules that are perfectly concrete, though. Like
maturity, nah,
not
yeah.
maturity. I'm gonna say, maturity is one thing, and the fact that you have to put effort into your thing. If your thing looks sloppy, there is no chance. Okay, you don't have a chance. I don't.
If we see one mistake or two or maybe three that are small,
That's okay.
then of course we're gonna be yo, it's fine.
I do that too, so
But-
it doesn't matter.
But either way, we're saying we want you guys all mature and everything, but at the same time, we do want you to have a personality and be yourself. So remember, stick by yourself, but also don't be
3.
a child about everything. Don't be ha 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 ha, y'all suck.
Or cry
Bye.
because you can't build something.
Join our build. But
Yeah.
I think we got the message across, and
Yeah, much better
Yeah.
than the last time we did this. Just gonna say that. Yeah, but if you
it was
want,
pretty much all over the place. But
yeah,
I hope you guys go check out the forums in the description below.
all
and,
details
of course,
will be there.
Yes, all details will be on the forums. We will have ways to join on the forums typed out and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We really hope to see you all joining or wanting to join at some point in time, because that'd be awesome. And as soon as we get a big enough team, we're not gonna fill it up and then start working. We'll probably start working
Yeah,
after we organize some areas. But yeah, who knows, you could be whatever you want. Try for anything you want. If you want to try for more than one job, go for it, and
oh yes,
we'll review every single person. We will not skip anyone.
that reminds me real quick, you can be more than one thing. That'll be in the forum. That'll be in the forum thing, so if you just
Yeah.
didn't see
So
that, but
if you
yeah.
want to be 2 jobs, then
Or
but anyways,
yeah.
I thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack that like button, comment down below now what job you want to be,
Or
and
if you
make sure
don't
to
want
check
to be
out
a
the
job,
forum.
talk about if you're excited for anything that's coming up in our channels, because I am back. Wanted to mention that, and just tell us what you think we should do with this build team. If we,
Yeah, if you have ideas for maps, drop it down below, and we'll make sure to credit you. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we see your faces really soon. Till then, peace.
See ya. You know what? You can eat everything.